Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Indian High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Pradeep Singh Rajpurohit, has announced upcoming workshops to assist Indo-Trinidadians in accessing overseas citizens of India OCI cards. Video footage for this report was provided by TTT. I would just like to add, well, I am half East Indian. My surname is Rajkumar. So maybe, just maybe, I might be entitled to a card like that as well. Who knows? It'll be nice to visit India. Just like I want to visit a whole lot of other countries like Guyana. Definitely Guyana first. Before I go anywhere else, I would love to visit my grandfather's homeland of Guyana and then move forward and go elsewhere.
Indian High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Pradeep Singh Rajpurohit, has announced upcoming workshops to assist Indo-Trinidadians in accessing overseas citizens of India OCI cards. During the visit to Trinidad by India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi in July, he revealed that these OCI cards would be extended to the fifth generation of India origin individuals in TNT. The Constitution of India does not allow holding Indian citizenship and citizenship of a foreign country simultaneously. But based on the recommendation of the High-Level Committee on Indian Diaspora, the Government of India decided to register persons of Indian origin of a certain category, which allows persons holding OCI cards to have a multiple entry lifelong visa for visiting India for any purpose. Speaking during the Kali Yatra festival at the Diwali Nagar on Friday evening, Dr. Rajpurohit provided an update on the process.
Up to the sixth generation, I take this opportunity to convey that all the relevant information is available on the High Commission's website, and we wish to carry out some workshops for all the interested individuals, ladies and gentlemen. In the coming days, one of those workshops will be held in the NCIC here in this campus. Please join that. Please understand more about the procedure and all. And please connect with the land of your ancestors so that you can travel easily, you can do business there, and you can engage more and more.
August sale, 25% off. No more overheating phones. Cool your phones in seconds. Prevents damage to phones and battery issues. Better gaming experience and streaming. USB powered and fast charging. Lightweight and quiet. Ideal for kids and adults. Works with all smartphones. Makes a great gift. Enjoy free island-wide delivery. Call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. The power of social entrepreneurship as a tool for transformation. This was the basis of a collaboration between the Mexican Embassy and East Yard Enterprises. The mission to empower communities through creativity and business with a purpose. Once again, video footage for this report was also provided by TTT.
As part of World Entrepreneurship Day, celebrated on August 21st, Arima-based East Yard Enterprises teamed up with the Mexican Embassy in TNT to showcase and stress the critical importance of entrepreneurs to the development of a country. Founder of East Yard Enterprises, Kevin Garrett Fotheringham, stated that his organization has been a driving force behind creative community development locally.
So why not invest in businesses that are businesses for good? So over the past 2 years or so, East Yard is also a social enterprise. But our focus is on generating revenue and generating not just revenue, but finding avenues and partners and collaborators who can help us help social entrepreneurs, nonprofits, and creative entrepreneurs launch social businesses and products of their own.
Mexican Ambassador to TNT, Victor Hugo Morales Melendez, emphasized the importance of supporting small businesses in today's global economy, especially those with a social mission.
I think it's very important in this geo-economic situation to have more opportunity for the small enterprises, more opportunities. And then we have in this occasion, opportunity to have a partnership with East Yard Enterprises and the Mexican Embassy to show the talent of the Trinidadian enterprises.
Head of Trade, Cooperation and Cultural Affairs at the Mexican Embassy, Flavio Gonzalez, spoke about Mexico's broader vision for entrepreneurship and regional development.
It's a powerful reminder that entrepreneurship is not only about markets and profits. It is about people, dignity, and the resilience of the communities, mainly in Trinidad and Tobago. In Mexico, the vision is advocacy through the ambitious Plan Mexico, and I would like to refer again to Plan Mexico, that is designed to generate millions of jobs, attract investment, and strengthen the regional supply chains, but also for growth also delivers the social welfare, the sustainability, and the inclusion.
Several short films from Mexico's social enterprise ecosystem were also showcased, illustrating how young entrepreneurs are using creativity to solve real-world problems. Entrepreneurs at the event also gave a brief synopsis of their small businesses, which also impact social development in society. Sonolala, TTT News.
You won't be disappointed with this one. Look and feel great every day. Painless trimming with no pulling of hair guaranteed. Comfortable to hold and lightweight. Intelligent anti-pinch system. Safety travel lock. Accurate and painless trimming. Durability 100% quality. Fast charging. To place an order, call or WhatsApp 868-762-6589. The Honorable Philip Watts, Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to advancing sport and youth development in Tobago during a courtesy visit to Assemblyman Wayne Clark, Secretary of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, on Friday, 22nd August 2025. Minister Watts underscored the Prime Minister's directive that Tobago people must remain a central part of national development initiatives. This is what I love about the Kamla Persad administration. And she also respects the desire of Tobagonians to have self-autonomy. So that is wonderful. He explained that the visit was a continuation of discussions initiated with the Honorable Joel Sampson, Member of Parliament for Tobago West, and aimed at identifying aligned opportunities to support Tobago House of Assembly, THA, in meeting its developmental goals, or goals. He said, our vision is to position Tobago as a premier destination for sport tourism. With Tobago's natural assets, sun, sand, and sea, there's unbeatable potential. At the same time, we are committed to strengthening sport from the grassroots level, identifying talent early, and providing structured programs to grow future champions, the minister said. Minister Watts highlighted initiatives such as the Java Cricket Camp held across 6 communities on the island, emphasizing the role of such programs in scouting and nurturing young athletes. And it's more than just, in my opinion, scouting for them. It's about keeping the youths on a good and positive path, which is needed in both islands, Trinidad and Tobago. He pledged ongoing dialogue and support, noting the ministry is here to work with you. Tell us what you need, and we will align our resources to support Tobago's vision. People, once again, this is something that we haven't heard or seen for the past 10 years, and therefore, we must acknowledge the fact that the Kamla Persad administration works for we the people. Regional news from Jamaica. In its continuing push to combat persistent drought conditions and bolster food security, Red Stripe, through its charitable arm, Desnos and Geddes Foundation, has donated 43 water drums to farmers in Clarendon. Much needed assistance, people. The handover held at the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, parish office in Maypen targeted farming communities in Moko, Lioneltown, Chapelton, and Rock River. Areas vital to Jamaica's domestic food production, but heavily impacted by chronic water shortages. I hope that drought ends very soon in Jamaica in Jesus' name. Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon says she will be making sure that measures her ministry is now instituting to ensure students are able to read at their grade levels are strictly enforced in the nation's schools. Speaking at the just concluded Jamaica Teachers Association's 61st annual conference in Montego Bay, St. James, Morris Dixon said students' ability to read continues to be a recurring concern for teachers and the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information. And that's an issue that we have to discuss here in Trinidad and Tobago as well. One of the biggest problems we have in secondary schools is that a lot of Form 1 students and even higher up in the forms are incapable of being able to read and understand properly. And this is something that needs to be addressed from the lower levels of primary school. Each standard that you advance to, you should be able to have the ability to read all the different content that you are learning in that class. And if you are incapable of doing so, then you need extra assistance. Reading, definitely. To be able to understand certain questions that are being asked in exam, you have to be able to read. So that's extremely important. 3 decades in music is no small achievement, especially in an era of evolving genres. On Wednesday night at Camilla's Kitchen in downtown Kingston, reggae and dancehall veteran Sizzla Kalonji was celebrated at the press launch of his upcoming concert, Rise to the Occasion, with industry leaders, fans, government officials, and close friends recognizing his contribution to Jamaican music. Now, of course, I have agreed with all his music that he sang in the past. Nevertheless, one thing I must commend him for, just like a lot of different conscious or reggae artists of his time, Buju Banton, Sizzla Kalonji, Anthony B. I don't agree with some of the messages in their songs, but it has always been, nevertheless, even if I may not agree with certain things, positive messages, uplifting the youth, encouraging the youths to stay on the right path of life. And that is something that all artists in Jamaica should follow suit. The genre of dancehall music, which is part of reggae, it falls under the same category as reggae, is wonderful, you know, but the lyrical content is what needs to change. News from Guyana, just 16 years old, Najib Mohammed of Kwayim Academy has emerged as one of Guyana's top performers in this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC examinations, securing an impressive 20 passes, people, 20 subjects, 17 grade 1s, and 3 grade 2s. Wow, I have 6 passes and that was a whole lot for me. Congratulations, bro. You did exceptionally well. The GCAA's Director General, what the hell is that? General Egbert Field, along with his team, met with the local air operators on Tuesday, August 19th, 2025, to sensitize them on the ongoing growth and expansion of Guyana's aviation sector, telling us everything developing in Guyana under the Irfan Ali administration. The meeting was held at the GCAA's boardroom on High Street, Kingston. At this pivotal meeting, the GCAA outlined the significant expansion of the aviation industry, which will greatly impact on aviation operations, and listed key expectations necessary for regulatory compliance. Affirming that safety and operational excellence remain at the forefront, the Director General called attention to several ongoing projects, including upgrading of infrastructure at Ogle Airport. Several new aircraft are being added to the registry as well. A study to reorganize the airspace in the Georgetown Flight Information Region, and implementation of the Standard Instrument Departures SIDs and Standard Terminal Arrival Routes STARS approaches. Once again, people, as I said before, development in all areas, in every single avenue that you could think about. That is something that the entire Caribbean should follow. The Grenada Tourism Authority, GTA, in collaboration with Industry 360, MEL and NM Media, Chambers Media, Sandals Grenada, and other valued partners proudly hosted their third curated press trip themed Respect the Tradition, which welcomed top-tier influencers and journalists both regionally and internationally, including prominent voices from the United Kingdom and the United States. The Immerse initiative was designed to showcase this year's Spice Mass celebration, Grenada's signature cultural celebration, while offering a deeper experience of the nation's rich heritage and traditions. International news: tennis icon Roger Federer has become the 7th billionaire athlete in history, according to estimates published by Forbes. The Swiss star, who retired from the sport in 2022, is now believed to have a net worth of $1.1 billion, boosted by his minority stake in Swiss shoe and apparel brand On. Investing, people, when you make a certain amount of money, invest it in something that will be profitable, though, and not scams. Having collected around $1 billion in off-court endeavors during his playing career, Federer was tennis highest paid player for 16 straight years, despite earning less in prize money than rivals Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. Now, so for some interesting news, hidden in a remote corner of Switzerland, this mountain town offers a combination of high alpine surroundings and an almost coastal lifestyle. Beyond the adventurous pursuits, the village maintains its small town charm with cozy, family-run hotels and local restaurants serving traditional dishes like rosti and barley soup. A little more again will have been roti, but anyhow, with its magnificent scenery and unhurried atmosphere, it is no wonder this place once inspired the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. Wow. Some other travel interesting news: Spain's most decadent foodie town. Food, boy, that's my language. Anyhow, isn't where most of us may think. A prominent settlement within the autonomous community of Castilla y Leon, the scenic city has mastered its art of savory and sweet dishes, providing visitors with an opportunity to sample sugary confections, pillowy baked goods, pillowy, boy, fluffy, nice. Woo, like hops bread we used to have long time in San Grande and all over Linda's Bakery in Diego Martin. Nice hops bread long time, boy. Not like nowadays. Flaky. And decadent dinners all in one place. The historic city has perfected a unique culinary tradition with its own take on a 3-course feast and a centuries-old chocolate industry. Love chocolate. That's still thriving to this very day. Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news headlines. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share. Stay blessed and stay safe. In Jesus' name.